I think we can all agree that school is just a fun and amazing experience that we will all cherish and love throughout our lives. Now we know that's bullshit. I'm gonna be clear, I don't really hate school, I just dislike the experience of it. Because the concept of school is actually something pretty nice, a place meant to build us up and turn us into productive members of society. It's really nice. But it doesn't do that anymore. It did back in like the 1940s when, the world was different. People hated blacks and now I'm going to be talking from a very subjective perspective, so don't really take my word for it. But my school is boring. Like, from a scale of white wall to being high on LSD while in a concert on an extraterrestrial planet, my school not only manages to underperform those unrealistic expectations, but it manages to be even more boring and bland than a literal blank space. Now, I'm not trying to criticize my teachers or any of the people who run the school, but the daily grind feels like I'm slowly but surely flatlining both mental and cardiac activity. I understand why some people might think it's a horrible place, but I just can't agree with it. School is honestly like climbing a mountain. It is hard, the journey slowly starts, and it gets progressively harder the further you go. You have to be smart and careful not to fuck up. Now, both of them, if you do indeed fuck up, could have probably life-ruining effects, so you might not want to fuck up either of those.
Except falling off a mountain kinda kills you, but that's whatever, points.
So, I'm in my junior year of high school, so I've had some pretty good experience with how things go. And honestly, my best tips would be, don't hope things get better, and don't expect to have fun. Now, I'm aware that makes me sound like an emo killjoy, but hear me out. Things don't get better unless you make them better. Like, high school doesn't just magically change as the years go by. And you won't have fun because school is not made to have fun. You make fun with the people you meet inside of school, but not necessarily with school. Of course means you have to talk to people in school, so if you're someone who thinks they're either superior or inferior to their peers, just get a better grasp of reality. Because everyone in school is essentially the same in the grand scheme of things. Popular kids are only popular among their peers, and when it comes to teachers, or the fucking lunch lady, they're not gonna look at you different because you have likes on Instagram or because you have less friends than someone else. But of course, I can't leave outcasts behind, because there's people who just can't talk to others that easily. They're shy, or they're just socially anxious, or they have that type of problems. And I honestly can't give very good advice for that, but it would be try to reach out, There's always a few people that are always open to talk to anyone, and there's always nice people in school, and you should try to reach out to them. But if you're one of those outcasts who feels they're in any way superior to anyone, they feel they're outcasts because they're smarter or whatever, just try to get off your high horse before you get pushed off it by the kids who are trying to take your lunch money. But Hypno, school lunches are trash! They're doing him a favor, lol! I mean, yeah, school lunches are bad, but can you really blame them? They have to feed over 1,000 or more kids every day for almost a whole year. That's a lot of food, and food is not that cheap, or at least quality food is not that cheap. So they're gonna end up having to cut some costs just so they can properly feed every single kid every day. So if anything, we're just lucky we have normal food regulations so that we're not being fed fucking 50-cent broken down Cheez-Its packets that were found in the middle of a South American forest filled with fucking Ebola or something. Even if school lunches are utter trash now, there's always that one food item that we all genuinely enjoy. It's different in every school, but there's always that one thing that people actually enjoy for some reason. But I mean, at the end of the day, school is boring, yes. Some of the people there are trash, yes. The food is somewhat trash, yes, again. But it's an okay experience, and you know, even if most things over there are trash, you still get to enjoy parts of it, and some of the people you meet there are pretty cool and could end up being with you the rest of your life. If you have anything to add or something you disagree on me with, just leave it on the comments below, or kindly go on Twitter and call me a homosexual and criticize my opinion. Just till next time.